Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition with me, Bregadon. Also, I think I have an axe equipped. Let's fix that.
If you wish.
There we go. Now I have a tool of righteousness equipped. I will ignore that. Get that guy, then we'll kill the, or Durst, I guess, then we'll pull back for now.
You will die.
Avoid Animan's wrath. I should probably have chaotic commands as an equipped spell, but we're already invested in the tomb. We'll deal with that later. Good, he's stuck. Makes this whole thing a little easier.
Nature's servant awaits.
What level spell is that? There it is. Level 5 spell. Okay. Okay, does he have it? He does. Well, Jahira.
Yeah.
I don't know if she gets that or not. She does. Okay, I'll probably give it to Jahira then.
It is done.
Instead of Harper's Call. I keep calling it that. I don't know if that's the actual name of that spell or not. Come on. Oh yeah, there it is. Yep, it is Harper's Call. Perfect. My memory does not yet fail me.
As I thought.
Alright, deeper into the vampiric tomb. Hey, high C. Funny story, when I was a kid, you're too far away to use that.
Simple.
So I don't like high C now as an adult. I can't drink it. It's because of one experience when I was a kid. I was drinking a juice box of high C, but my parents were in a hurry to leave the house, and they said, hurry up, finish that so we can go. So I downed it really fast, and I felt fine the entire car ride until we got to the mall. We went to the mall, and when I got to the mall, as soon as we got to like the central area, because malls are typically surrounded, you know, by a bunch of stores or whatever, so we made it through like one of the main stores, probably JCPenney's or something. And then I got into the mall itself, and I'm like, oh, I don't feel good, and I like projectile vomited. Just high C. It was all just red. It almost looked like blood, which I'm sure was a little unnerving for a lot of the people around us. Alright, the pool is filled with what is obviously blood. You can enter the pool if you dare. Oh, should I? Okay. You enter the blood pool and find a mace at the bottom. The blood makes you feel sick, however, which is fine because I'm a paladin, so I'm immune to sickness. Also, when I first started the game up, the tombs are eerily silent, and you have the feeling of being watched. Best be careful. Traps and dangers abound within these tombs. Every step could be your last.
If you wish.
So I'm actually affected by anything here? Nope. Also, can she identify this mace? Nope, we forgot to do that ring too.
What do you want?
We'll take care of it after we're done with the vampire threat here.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Yushimo?
Where
Let me know if that's
meat
trapped.
goes, evil stands aside.
Why do they have stakes down here? I'm assuming they maybe torture other vampires on this thing. It looks like a blood-soaked pillow and some sort of bondage bed.
If you wish.
Yeah, I'll take all the stakes I can take. Yeah. I'll stake my claim on these stakes. So this should be a secret door as well.
I'm ready. Fleet of foot and all that.
Thank you, Yoshimo.
Yeah.
Alright, so, I want to say Laszlo. His name's not Laszlo.
We are all heroes.
Lasar,
You
Lasan.
and Boo and I, hamsters and rangers
Whoever it was, he went this
everywhere.
way, so
Rejoice!
that's the way we need to go.
No effect?
Take out Tapioca here, the vampire.
Go for the eyes!
There we go. Nothing to it.
Yoshimo is willing.
There's another one. This hideous torture room is dominated by a blood-encrusted drain in the center. It appears as if victims are thrown in the room to bleed out their lives on the cruelly spiked floor. Why the blood is collected in this drain remains a mystery. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's because it's a vampiric tomb, but what do I know? Our vampiric hideout? Run faster, Yoshimo! Not that fast.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
I don't think there's any reason to actually be in here, so we'll just pull back.
A little.
Alright, I just want to identify
I can dance
blood
on the
pool.
head of a pin as well.
and then get out of there. I don't think there's any benefit to actually going in
If
there.
you wish.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Chihira. Also, do we have any
What
heals
is it
left over?
now?
We'll go heal her real fast.
I shall go forth. Very well.
Come on, Chihira. Everybody's waiting on you.
Yes?
Alright, come on.
Yes.
You've taken a long enough break. Oh yeah, he is energy drained.
Yeah.
Alright, into the darkness once
Gather
again.
your party before venturing forth.
Our heroes delve deeper into the darkness. Drive out the evil within. Good job, Animan. Way to lead from the front. We should be okay here. I'll throw down like a bless and stuff. Just to be safe. Actually, I should probably go ahead and cast this.
Ugh, my legs are just
Nature, take the life
I've never
she
walked so
gave!
much in my life. Can we rest now? Please.
I should focus on the vampires, of course. They are the biggest threats. Someone to drain my energy as well.
Here is close of your confidence.
Does not bode well.
I won't let my friends be hurt. With vengeance.
I honestly thought that was a ghast, not a vampire. I wasn't paying attention.
Pay attention.
Not like it's a huge deal anyway.
I don't like the looks of this.
Great fun!
Missed.
An arrow of ice.
It is done.
Alright. The central pool is full of fresh, constantly flowing blood from an unknown source. The room is thick with its smell.
As I thought.
Alright, so we're a little banged up around the edges. Hey, Lassel. One ambush you have survived, but the battle is far from over. Find me upstairs in the room of blood and blades. Can I not just fight you here? That'd probably be better. Let's make sure this isn't trapped. Oh no, this is his sarcophagus, I think. Or coffin. Whatever vampires sleep in. The fancy ones sleep in sarcophagi. The basic vampires sleep in coffins.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Simple.
So the other person I think we should send in here is myself.
If you wish.
Where's he at? Alright, think yourself brave enough to stand before me. Perhaps bravery is not enough. Bravery, stupidity, whatever gets the job done. No, we'll go with the more paladin-y answer. It shall be enough this day to end your evil life, beast. You cannot destroy me. I am your better in all things. Your blood will fill the halls of this place. You're not worthy of being fed upon. For Mistress Bodhi, I will eviscerate you. She shall have tapestries of your sinew and bone. Come to your end. Or, hear me out. Come to your end.
Help here.
I should probably left some of these guys outside.
I am ready.
If he stands still, he might be okay. He exploded, so that's no good.
Require healing.
Yeah, it's not a hard fight. The problem is not dying to the traps.
Yes.
So I might just send the frontliners in here. Throw some buffs out, but keep everyone else alive. We give him righteous might, righteous magic. Oh, this might be okay. Because again, it's not a hard fight. At least from what I just saw.
Must get aid soon.
It's a lot of damage though. I don't think there's anything you can do about it, which is a little frustrating. I'm not sure how you avoid that damage.
If you wish.
I'm going to go ahead and heal myself up. Alright, I've already read all this. Eviscerate me, yada yada. We'll even put a potion of regeneration on. So we're just going to activate Sunray as well. There we go. Nothing to it. We had 2 heals. I guess I've used both of them.
Yeah.
That's fine, let's go stake us some vampires. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a trick to that room or not. If there is one, it's not one that I've ever discovered. I'm sure it's something simple that I'm missing.
With you. I never imagined that we would be doing such great things.
Oh, he's not down here. Maybe he's in a different room. Oh. The small ship is some form of gondola. subtly humming with a strange energy. Oh, I didn't realize I thought it was like a big bed. No, that makes more sense. The jars and other receptacles here contain things like preserved hearts and other organs. There's a trap in our midst.
I'm ready.
Everybody,
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
hold very still.
Ugh, my legs are just
It is
aching.
done.
I've never walked so much in my life. Can we rest now?
Everybody,
What do you need?
pull back
Fleet
real
of
quick.
foot and all that.
Send him back in along with my paladin.
As I thought.
Make sure
You
nothing else is
require my
trapped.
counsel, yes? Yoshimo is willing.
Ooh. Katana +2 and Ashen Scales +2. Instead of metal strips, this armor uses wyvern scales bound to a chain backing by means of a magical fire. The resulting armor is ash gray in color and more flexible than standard splint mail. A ranger, Usher Skakan? It's a silly name, Skakan. Made this armor after slaying several wyverns that were killing all the deer and elk in his forest. Armor class +2. Who's it restricted to? Interesting. It's worse than this. Doesn't seem that good, unless there's something about it that I'm missing. I don't think that that's the case. I thought there were...
Simple.
There might be a hidden door that I'm missing. So I thought their coffins were down here. Is there something about this gondola that I'm missing?
If you wish.
I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. Maybe they're back up top? And I missed them? Oh wait, no, they're probably lining the hall, right?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
It's not those. Where are they at? Oh, here we go. Yeah, they're in this room. My bad. I think I had a lot more trouble with that the first time I played through. I just couldn't find them. I was like, where are these guys at? They're over here. There might be more than this. We'll see. Too far away to use that.
Out with it.
Let's go over here. The vampire retreated to this coffin once you defeated it. If you have a wooden stake, you can try to kill it. Beyond the stake to the vampire's foul heart, the creature shall prey no more in the blood of others. Same thing that we read last time. Another one down.
I had hoped it would not come to this, but you are set in your path, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll always come into conflict with creatures like you. And how do you choose which evil to destroy? You seem to overlook whichever is convenient to do so. Take your employers, cloaked in shadow, hiding intentions. Yeah, talk all you want, it will change nothing. You may believe what I say or not. I have little concern about the matter. It would seem you are determined to make a nuisance of yourself regardless. Tell me, have the Shadow Thieves done more than promise? Have they delivered anything? Or have they simply made certain you are always within reach? I imagine they are confused as to what their goals are. Why would they be confused? Or maybe I should be confused? Whatever. Have they said why they sought your service? Why they offered to help you? Their service has not come cheaply. I have paid more than enough for it. Have you? Was the gold so important to them? Or were you being observed, your capabilities mapped and charted? Ask yourself what you bring to the equation. Gold? Gold is never in short supply for long. Service? Possibly, but there are others that would serve as well. Say what you must, and be quick about it. This will only end in battle anyway. Oh no, I'm quite sure this will end in violence. You're too volatile for my purposes. I merely wondered if you knew the extent to which you're being used. No one uses me. The Shadow Thieves know as much as I know. They know more about me. The Shadow Thieves seem to be honest in their dealings so far. Do they really? Are you certain? What if their interest in you is more than simply mercenary? What if they knew full well who you are, and what you are? You look surprised. I know what you are, child of Bhaal. Irenicus told me. He might have learned more, awakened your power, but the thieves interrupted him. Oh, I think that's why Yoshimo was hesitant to confront Bodhi. I forgot that they had a connection. And what do you know of Irenicus? I owe him a debt for what he has done. I know more than your brain could hold in a lifetime. There's so much beneath your nose, so much you do not see. Why, even Imward escaped your notice. Yes, Irenicus did not seem the type to have anyone close to him. Why were you there? I was there because I chose to be, the duty of any good sister. Of course, you're not familiar with such virtues, since those around you fail at them so terribly. I grow tired of this conversation. You've asked your questions and made your threats, and I have indulged them both. Now this will end. So you are to destroy me. Has this Irenicus lost interest in me then? There's much to be learned through duress. Such a curiosity you are. Come, let us both learn a thing or two.
Where shall I display my skill
Let's
and expertise?
not put you into melee. Let's have you fall back.
Right behind me, right?
You'll fall back.
Goes,
Nature's service
evil
is done.
stands aside.
You'll temporarily fall back. Area, you can
Faster
also
than
fall
you
back.
take a fast pause.
Try to hit you with this real fast. Animin would actually be best to cast. Take protection from evil.
Jump on my sword while you get out. Live by the sword. Live a good long time.
What is it now?
What else do I have? Let's see.
I
Wait,
shall
Animin
put
has
forth at your
this. If she even lasts that long.
Well, that certainly was educational. I have seen enough, and I am done with you. For now.
You'll not walk away from me so easily. Oh yes, yes I will. I see no reason to finish this here. It can still be useful to Irenicus where he is. Fight on. I have seen what I've come to see. And she's gone. Okay.
If you wish.
That's right, you finish her off later. We will fight her at a later date.
Yeah.
So is that all the vampires? Oh wait, no, there's another doorway down
So
here.
happy you brought me with you. I never imagined that we would be doing such great things.
Now we're not in great shape. Oh, no, this leads out. Are we done? Alright, let's go
It is
talk
done.
to Aaron.
Huh?
Aaron with one A instead of two. But you guys need to stop sucking at pathing. I'm not going to micromanage you. I refuse. You are all adults. It's not my place to babysit.
Yes. As I thought.
I'm actually going to swing by the slums real quick and identify some stuff.
Soon.
And by stuff, I mean the mace that we found and the
You must
ring
gather
that we
your
have.
party before venturing forth.
If you wish.
The guard's ring +2 and mace of disruption +1. Alright, the guard's ring +2. The guard was an immortal sentry assigned to protect a tomb that sheltered the body of a princess of the Akanal. Or Akanal. Over millennia, respect for the grave disappeared with the memory of the royal family, and adventurers began to try their luck with the guard. It was inevitable that he would eventually be bested, and when he was, the ring he wore was one of the many treasures taken from the tomb. We currently have one. Yep, that is better. Alright, Mace of Disruption +1. This heavy mace was created for a very specific purpose, to slay undead. Any such creature hit by it not only feels the sting of the weapon, but also has a chance of being simply blasted from existence. Oh man. Can't read. There are legends that speak of a priest so holy, a single glancing touch could send a vampire to oblivion. Whether the weapon empowered her or she empowered it is a topic for theologians. It's sadly it's only a +1, so it's not... Strikes is a +3 weapon, though. It might be useful against, Kangax. Wouldn't hurt to try, considering I don't have a lot else that will probably be useful against him. I'll rest up real quick.
What do you want?
Alright, I could rest 2 more times. That's probably the cheapest. Yeah, that's the cheapest alternative. Let's do that. We'll rest 2 more times to get 2 more restorations.
Just aching. I've never walked so much in my life. Ooh, that smell. Please.
Kind of a waste of time, but it's also the cheapest way to do it. So I could go to a temple and pay, what, 200 and whatever gold for it? Or I just pay 2 gold to rest 2 more times and take care of it myself. Habib. No, my name is Habib Khalid Ahmed Al-Afif, and I cannot be captured. I'll throw my mighty scimitar at your head rather than suffer the indignity of prison. Hi-ya!
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
What?
Don't know what that was about. Okay. Let's go to Aaron's hideout. So I think his name is actually pronounced Aaron. Not Aaron. They're just reading the name, I would think it would be pronounced like
It is done.
Aaron or Iran or something.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
But it is Aaron. I'm pretty sure.
As I thought.
Yeah, the game definitely gives you a lot of ways to deal with undead, because there are a lot of undead you have to deal with. Vampires, liches. Athkatla's a pretty overrun place.
Simple.
So, you've returned. My advanced spies said that you confronted Bodhi in her lair. Must have been a bloody affair.
It was. I destroyed many of her followers, but she herself eluded me.
That is of no consequence. That her guild was destroyed is what truly matters. We should see a decline in the disappearance of our members now. You have done well, and for that I am grateful. We had a deal, and I am certain you are eager to see it fulfilled.
First must come an admission of sorts. I certainly hope you can see beyond it. We should not dwell on the old when the new is so threatening. It was the Shadow Thieves that attacked Irenicus and Joaquin's promenade. We have followed you ever since then. You were in league with him? No, he was fighting hooded figures. I'm sorry I've not been fully honest, but we had to be sure you were not working for him. I assure you that we are still on the same side. We knew of your capture almost as soon as it happened. Very little occurs in this city that we are not aware of. We paid little mind, even though it was done outside the Shadow Thieves. We thought that a simple kidnapping was nothing to be concerned of. But soon after that, we started losing people. That was when Bodhi appeared, though we did not know her name at the time. Members are threatened or seduced into her guild. None were seen again. We still don't know where most are. Even her cadre, or cater, cannot have fed on them all. I've heard it pronounced both ways. I've always thought it was cater, but it could be cadre. By chance, a body was found in the sewer, leading us to Irenicus and his strange dungeon. We battled and lost, but the cowed wizards took him, as you saw. So you were cheated of revenge as well. You must take partial responsibility for your loss of Imwin, but our chief concern was Irenicus at the time. We still don't know why he killed our guild members. So we followed you. You were the only living thing to emerge from his prison. We watched your every step and made sure you would be close to us. So why all the money then? Why not just interrogate me? We had to be sure. We could not let an enemy into the guild when we were so weakened. In truth, your gold was much needed as well. We thought you could lead us to him, and you can. You seek Imoen and Irenicus, and we seek answers. They were taken to the same place, you see. The cowed wizards took them to the one place mages in Athkatla truly fear. A place where their power is stripped and examined, their minds laid open for study.
I have heard it called a residence for the magically deviant, but mages just call it Spellhold. It is an asylum where people are sent to disappear.
And what sort of place is that no one knows of it? You must realize that it is not as simple as launching an assault. Spellhold is a fortress asylum, designed to hold mages and other talented people. I'm certain many are there deservedly. Yes, of that I am certain. Some must deserve it. Have you some insight into the place? I do not mean to suggest anything contrary to what Mr. Linvale is saying, just that some must deserve it. It seems such a brutal place. Not that I have ever been, but I've heard of some of those confined there, not unlike your Imoen. Can it be so cruel a place? The island it is located on is under its own rule, and even the cowed wizards are not certain what becomes of those sent there. No one wanted to be associated with it once it began. It is difficult enough just to book passage. That is what your gold was for.
Once on the island, you will be on your own to contend with the asylum defenses and with the pirates that run the place. Return with Imoen as you wish. Kill Irenicus if you can.
If Irenicus is in the asylum, isn't he no longer a danger? We are not sure. Spies within the cowed wizards tell us that they have not had direct contact with the Isle for some time. It's really a place where the troublesome are forgotten. The incident with Irenicus was to be ignored, lest people demand more sanctions against mages. I'll go very soon then. Just wait a moment for me to restock my supplies. Return to me as soon as possible. The captain of the ship may take a different job if left to wait. He's not exactly thrilled to be going to the Isle. There we go. I have 2 level
Point
ups.
the sword, and I shall strike.
2 hit points, some more spells. So he has bark skin, he has aid, he has a lot of these self buffs that I want him to have. Maybe another drop on Holy Might. Let's see. We have a Holy Smite already. I'm gonna grab a Zone of Sweet Air. That can come in handy. We'll grab Death Ward. Alright, some more pre-spells for area as well. Always welcome. We got another casting of Remove Fear. There are a lot of enemies in this game that do cast Fear, which is a little annoying. And maybe another Zone of Sweet Air. Or we'll give us some offensive options. We'll get sorry, not Glyph of Warding. Holy Smite. Oh, here we go. Probably Bolt of Glory. Oh, and Yushima leveled up. Did not see that one. I just have a pointing crossbow, but he couldn't use the heavy crossbow. Okay. There's nothing in particular I want him to have, so, here, darts. Alright, I think that's everybody. Alright, I'm gonna call the episode here. In the next one, I guess we'll head to Spellhold. I might go and fight Kangax, but I might just put that off until after Spellhold. That'll be the last thing we do before we leave Athkatla and go and start journeying everywhere else. We'll be at Spellhold for a little while. I don't remember exactly how big it is, but it's I think it's a whole chapter by itself, so it'll be a little lengthy.
My legs are just aching. I've never walked so much in my life. Can we rest now, please?
Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we'll probably set a Spellhold. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.